We have the technology director at Amadeus leading engineering and product teams to build connectivity solutions for content acquisition by redefining airline retailing. He is deeply engaged in agentic workflow design for scalable intelligent distribution. With over 20 years of experience in product development and delivery, Shubhang has a strong background in building B2C platform products and B2B SaaS products. Utilizing his core competencies in Gen AI, he leads engineering teams to deliver products using agile methodologies. He is passionate about applying Gen AI to create personalized and engaging user experiences, as well as to optimize business processes and outcomes. He also champions agile practices and principles across the organization, ensuring that the team delivers value to the clients and users in an iterative and collaborative way. Today, Shubhang will take us on an exploration of Amadeus' strategic transition to cloud technology while enhancing scalability, resilience, and innovation in products and solutions to shape the future of travel and technology. Welcome, Shubhang.
Good to see you all. It's such a buzz outside in the hallway. Any Lego fans in the house? Show of hands. Nice. Any parents who have nightmares of cleaning up the Lego bricks? Okay. I have both sides of the audience, so it's good. So I want to share a Lego story, my personal Lego story, starting this April, start of school holidays. Wanted to keep my son off screen time, which is another parenting challenge for some of you who can resonate. So I got him a Lego box just to keep him engaged. He opened the box and he only got overwhelmed to see a pile and a mountain of Lego bricks there and started panicking. And I started panicking, thinking that I'm adding work to myself, while the original plan was to add work to him. But then we got sorted, we saw the instruction manual, it sort of outlined taking one brick at a time, building subsystems, not going all out in terms of building the ecosystem itself. So I've managed to get a submarine that we got out of it. I'll probably share with you after this talk. But in this journey, I sort of realized that it so much has in parallel in terms of anyone being on cloud transformation journey. Looking at platforms, applications, you tend to get panicked in terms of whether the DB should go first, whether you need to redesign your APIs, or your front end should have a new look. So stay calm, don't panic, go back to the Lego story brick by brick, break the sprawling monoliths into components, and take one thing at a time to be having some success in the cloud transformation journey. That's what I'm here for, to share our transformation journey at Amadeus. And thanks, Nimi, for such a beautiful introduction. So I'll probably save some time on the next slide, which was about myself. I have some of my office mates joined here. Thank you guys for supporting me, and thanks for the organizers. Who is Amadeus? Who are we? We are the North Star of travel tech. We cut across three personas: travel providers, travel sellers, and travelers themselves. As you see, the landscape is too huge with 400 plus airlines. We cut across from airlines till the hospitality in the travel domain. And to have a business at this scale, you also need to have a system of this big scale. On the left, you see the travel journeys in terms of a traveler shopping, booking, checking in, boarding the flight, and the post-trip analytics. Some of the key callouts here, especially storage. We operate on 100 petabytes of storage. We are the second largest customer for MongoDB in Europe. Our Couchbase usually gets a 4 million gets, which is humongous. And the interesting part for most of the developers here is we operate on submitting around 15,000 changes per month on the platform level and into the cloud. So with such a huge system, just imagine what happens when it goes down. We are usually boarding 80 passengers per second, and a 10-minute outage will cause about 48,000 travelers stranded across their journey. So with such a huge impact and criticality that we operate on, we have three strategic pillars in terms of operate, transform, and innovate, which is what I will be talking about today. In the way we operate, our engineering footprint is across the globe. More than 50% of Amadeus's workforce are engineers, and the beast of a system that you saw in the previous slide is mostly built by humans, at least as of today. From a technology success standpoint, you see we have 3 decades of technology successes to be the travel tech leader in the industry, going from mainframe till the open platform vision that we have, which I'll be talking about. Couple of things to note on the pivotal moments here. Our decision to go distributed on the Amadeus Cloud Services itself in 2017, which took us to the partnership with Microsoft in terms of our cloud migration and transformation. And most of you would have seen our recent partnership with Google around multi-cloud strategy. Moving on to transform, this is a cliche slide, so I won't bore you going into usual stuff around these categories. Instead, I want to call out why Amadeus context across these. For the data sovereignty, like you know, there is a lot of legal laws, regional laws, GDPR. Our data center was mostly based out of Europe, and it was getting increasingly difficult to comply to the regional legalities. For instance, you could have traffic redirected to Mumbai and try to adhere to Indian local laws, but then there are use cases which may overlap that needs to be broken down and formatted. So that's one challenge that prompted us to go to public cloud. For the latency, we wanted to have the traffic closer to the customer touch points, and you may appreciate that will improve the latency and the response time for the platform transactions that you saw earlier. We also wanted to benefit from going from Intel to ARM, especially on the edge computing part. Some of the shopping use cases for the traveler, the look-to-book ratio has gone from 10:1 to 1,000:1, which is increasingly adding a lot of energy on the data centers, and that's one of the reasons we wanted to take the energy efficiency path in terms of sustainability. We all love to push code and deploy and probably have a lead time of 1 hour deployment every day. The aspiration is to get there, and time to market, that's for the agility part. And we saw that hiring talent and having to train them on Amadeus specific platforms is a bit expensive and lead time. And with going to standard cloud providers, it would also help us fast track the deliveries. This slide is mostly in terms of how we are adopting cloud native principles, but as well thinking about architecture modernization. The usual stuff around microservice containers and DevSecOps, but then we want to go in the direction of service mesh, event mesh, and big data mesh. For the big data mesh, essentially we want to decentralize the data domain and have it as a data product so that the engineering teams can operate without having to go through the hierarchy or bureaucracy of centralized data. In that sense, there will even be better innovative products coming in terms of lead time. So Amadeus platform and cloud are foundations for all the products that you see here, right from airlines, payment, hospitality, airports, travel distribution, which is where I am from, and the next way, which is incubation and innovation center at Amadeus. For the open platform itself, there are 2 main focus that we wanted to go open. Today, the travel sector is very fragmented in terms of data. And with open platform, we hope to standardize the data object model so that we have integrations going with some of the partner ecosystems that you see there. The second thing is we want to enable our platforms to get the customers to build their products around the business model and the personalization that they need. And that's essentially 2 key goals for us to go open platform. I strongly encourage you all to visit our developer portal. There's a lot of stuff, interesting reads on open platform, and definitely you would find it interesting. So we finished operate, transform, now we get into the innovative space. AI has been evolving at Amadeus in the last 3 decades. When you saw the traveler's journey, and I don't know how many of you will still recall the nightmares of operation research in your engineering days, the subject that haunted us in terms of identifying constraints, making decisions, essentially for the optimization sake. So a lot of AI has gone in on the operation research space across these products. Similarly, to optimize for the search traffic, a lot of machine learning models have been implemented. And we just don't want to live around the hype of GenAI. We just want to see what is the fundamental problem that GenAI is transforming today. And for the travelers, in terms of improving the travel experience, instead of us going to website and trying to look up for the itinerary or offers that we want to take on, we are trying conversational search as a travel inspiration for travelers that tags along with the LLM, and you just have to say your wish list or the bucket list of travel, and rest should be coming out through the LLMs itself. We also have a lot of personalization based on recommendation engine, so you don't have to necessarily filter out your choice of or your preference of travel mode or airline or probably hotels as such. With that, I come to my last slide. So if at all you want to take anything from this session, there are 3 callouts. One, I have my team member Lavanya here. She will be speaking on Quarkus in terms of how we are adopting it for building cloud native apps. Please do make sure to attend her session. It's going to be really interesting. And if you are on a transformation journey yourself, go back to the Legos theory. Don't be overwhelmed. Take one component at a time and really embrace the cloud transformation journey, because there are a lot of interesting problems to solve, some of which I was discussing in the hallway earlier today. Last but not the least, if you are passionate about travel and you have ideas around travel, please do reach out to us. Happy to chat and ideate. We really look forward for the collaboration there. That's pretty much from me for today. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for the organizers. I wish you all a great day with a lot of interesting sessions. Thank you.
Thank you, Shubhang and Amadeus team.